Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Welcome back.
Finally, the court segment.
Yay! 5 episodes of unfun, boring, terrible investigation, and at last...
Courtroom number 9.
Wow. We're back. We got a new hit single.
The court is now in session for the trial of Ms. Lana Skye.
Buy her single, please. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay, douche.
Edgeworth, you didn't have to, why were you in here?
I was ready 1 minute earlier.
Do you remember the time that you were in that murder thing? I haven't been in court since Edgeworth's trial. It's been a while now.
I missed voicing Edgeworth in court as the prosecutor, because fucking VK was there instead. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime.
What's her name, Edgeworth?
Lana Skye. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. Oh, by the way, I did it.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime, a professional witness.
Wow, how much money do you make in that field?
Call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Ms. Angel Starr, to the stand.
The cough-up queen?
Very weird name.
Yeah, why? Oh.
Haven't I seen you somewhere? Ooh.
You ordered the caviar lunch,
I want some of that.
Yeah, you do, but you're not gonna get it.
SungWon.
You're on the other side of the screen.
Caviar? I've never eaten caviar before.
The judge is really woofing it down. Want some more?
Ah, and for you, I have a Fiesta bowl.
Yeah, Fiesta. That's what that is.
Would you like some chimichangas? That is definitely not Mexican themed, but thank you.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
Ah, and you, sir.
Have the pizza. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
This does not look appealing whatsoever.
It's just like pepper.
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. It is 11:59. I eat at 12 o'clock p.m.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts.
This actually just rocks.
I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
Name, profession, now.
Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Jesus Christ. Hurry it up. You don't have to eat it one caviar at a time.
Yes, one pearl at a time. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. I suppose I will put these away for now. As you know...
Just puts them in his pocket.
We usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Ms. Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Ms. Starr was a detective?
Aha! I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Nice hat. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
I just had this hat and then I put a donut in it and it made it better.
Yeah, big jelly donut.
Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here. Oh shit. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel.
B block is for visitors and clients.
A chain divider separates the two blocks.
We mustn't mix the two classes.
Yeah, like what the hell?
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes?
No, we just like
We
to
just
keep
don't
them
like
out.
visitors.
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with the purple knife and went to drive the body out. I wonder whose knife this is, guys. Do you know whose it is? Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Just little old me.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Judge, what the fuck?
What? You are clearly biased here.
Wait, are they talking about me?
Beat the shit out of it, Miss Starr. Okay.
Okay, here I go. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. Does everybody know I have a boyfriend? That's important. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finally home detective instincts working. Then, through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car.
Hey.
The ugliest car I've ever seen, with
That's
the
uncalled
ugliest
for.
driver I've ever seen.
Okay, that's just not true.
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Alright, let's look at the evidence. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. Except the part about my car, and my car is great. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. Did you see the play on words I did there?
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, right? You ever see Monty Python and
Yeah,
the Holy
shut up.
Grail? It's like this movie anyway.
I got it. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Back in high school, anyone who, quoted Monty Python, over and over again was, the worst people I knew.
Yeah, the thing is, I was one of those.
Oh, were you?
So, yeah, I wasn't very cool in high school. Okay, this is nothing. I was on my way to deliver.
Let's look at the evidence.
Oh, yeah. We have an attorney's badge. No, I believe it was attorney.
Okay.
CID card.
Okay.
The
Okay.
K trophy. The knife.
No prints. All right.
Interesting. Record of
5:12
parking in the
p.m.
5:12 p.m.
That horrifying monstrosity.
Evidence, motherfucker. Hello there.
Death to the loss of blood. One knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
So, they were stabbed at... Okay, we'll go back. Okay. All right, okay. Let's keep going.
Victim's memo found in the car
67S. Okay. And called 518.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, wait. Jesus, we have so much evidence already.
There's a lot.
Parking lot of Edgeworth's car. That's
And
the
there's
map.
the layout. Okay.
That's the map. That's didn't all this shit happen at 5 o'clock?
Alright, let's just press around
Did it?
for
Okay.
a bit.
Who's your boyfriend? This boyfriend. He's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. I'm polyamorous. Are you judging me? Care to join?
Maybe.
The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunch, thanks.
Note to self. The judge had to think before replying.
It was tempting.
The security guard room is in the lot in the A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
That would be the room with the security sign.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a whole room up there.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was like a sign. Okay.
No, yeah, the whole garage is just security garage. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block.
So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective I feel like this is an information getting thing, so maybe it is just press around.
Yeah, just press around.
You sensed something. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder?
It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know if I've ever seen
vaguely
that.
turned on right now. I have no idea what that means.
Why did that mental image give me a boner? Speaking of a detective instincts, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective?
Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
I, of course, am hard, yellowed, sharp as a tack.
I want to hear about how hard you are, Judge.
I bet you stink too. Oh!
You are guilty. Guards, take her away.
I know you're not on trial, but fucking go to jail.
In any case, there in the lot I felt something stirring in the back of my mind.
Then through a wire fence, I saw the priest just
You
prosecutor.
said the priest? I saw the priest.
By garish, horrifying car, you mean?
Mr. Edgeworth's shitty car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's shitty car?
Incidentally, the shitty knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's.
Why is it shitty? There's nothing
What's
shitty about
wrong
it.
with the knife? The car maybe, but the knife,
Leave the knife out of this.
wasn't it?
Indeed, it was.
Holy shit!
What a shitty knife.
Edgeworth did it,
Shitty car!
and I hate his knife.
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always complain.
Well, that's what I do.
We're dealing with Edgeworth here. I need better material before I start pressing this.
Can you tell us what the suspect was doing when you saw her?
Chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Holy
See,
shit.
this seems like the thing to press on, but there's nothing in the evidence. That, you know what it means? Right hand. It sounds like a thing.
Yeah,
that would be.
well, yeah, because there's not even fingerprints.
Yeah,
this
that's the
time.
thing.
Tell me more about this knife the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 10 centimeters long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your shitty knife, after all.
What is... My knife is fine. Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean,
fuck. I mean a person.
I'm getting confused by your stupid gimmick.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor?
So the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Gilmer's fucking chest. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime.
It's not her responsibility.
You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
Too late.
Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see.
It's only a flesh wound, miss.
Okay, so it's like this movie, it came out in the 90s.
Yeah, I've
like-
seen it. Yeah, no, I got
You
it.
said that before. I know the reference. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
What are you doing on your phone, you dummies?
I got family and friends sending me text messages.
I muted my phone,
Fuck
dingus.
off! Well, I didn't, so you gotta put up with it.
Don't smile like that. And Alex, mute your phone so the press buttons and talk viewers don't have to listen to your...
Press this, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think this is the only thing we haven't. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
Yes, thank you. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Miss Starr,
Mute your phone!
Okay, gee, I didn't know I was gonna get a whole, like, flurry of messages.
Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I mean, I don't know. I just get that impression.
Seems like I'm getting this vibe.
I felt that when I had found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. So no, I don't. Laid off? She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. I'm not a biased witness, by the way. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. I just fucking hate prosecutors.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. I don't know.
Maybe there is a contradiction.
Okay,
yeah, we
let's-
pressed that. So there is some kind of... I think it's with the knife, maybe?
Yeah.
Or with the tip of the knife. Let me...
Check it? Can we look at it?
Yeah.
Turn it around?
Okay, hold on. I gotta tilt it up to get to turning mode.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's more than a tip. Yeah.
I think that might be it.
Because they made a point about it being the very tip. So this is... Hey!
Nope.
I got my finger up. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement?
I'm not sure I follow.
It clearly contradicts the... shit, I thought... Oh.
You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Okay. Nope, not that then. Alright.
Maybe it's in the autopsy? Death due
Check
to
it.
loss of blood.
Press
One
A.
knife wound.
See, this could be...
A 12 Oh wait.
Well,
The knife is not 12 centimeters, is it?
I don't know. Did she say that in her testimony, though? Let's actually check all this shit. So, like, I don't think there's anything on there.
Okay.
Check that real quick. Just, I don't think it has anything to do with it.
This is just... Oh yeah, because we can investigate all of our evidence now.
Okay, forget about
Ooh,
that.
there's a fist hiding behind it.
Wow.
Nice!
Okay, check this.
I
Anything... Can you read that? No. Okay.
don't think we can do it right here.
Okay, no. No.
Okay.
Try this. No.
Yeah, that's not gonna be anything.
Try this, I guess.
No.
We already saw that.
Okay. Do
And
the
one more
loss of
time,
blood.
just what is it? Okay.
So between 4 and 5:30, loss of blood from chest wound.
Wound was caused by a 12 centimeter knife. Single stab wound was found. Okay.
Maybe because like a stab with a knife wouldn't cause loss of blood.
What? You said wood?
Well, like if it was just a point, like a single stab.
What? I think depending on where you got stabbed, you would die from blood loss.
I guess.
All right.
Work of art isn't. This is it.
Check. Press A on this. Because like I never know if it's gonna be like, you know, a moving thing or like a list thing. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Read
we
it.
can examine this.
Okay.
Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is date of the day of the crime. Murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. It just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light.
This is not the time for fun chatter. Okay.
Yeah, like we're in the middle
I feel
of
like there's just something we need to check. Try like the knife.
oh
Because
shit.
we've barely like looked at this stuff.
Oh, the tilting thing works for the navigating this too.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Okay, just try examining the tip.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. Ah! What's to do with a knife like this anyway? Oh.
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Okay, Edgeworth in the wild. I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. Okay, I don't think.
Wow. Okay.
Try the handle. No. Okay, it looks like there's nothing. All right. So it's not. It's not this.
Bitch.
Okay.
It's not the ticket. Okay, go.
Press the tip on the knife.
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her. Is it because there's no prints? Did we already try this?
We pressed everything, so there's nothing to get out of that.
We didn't present the knife on this, right?
We have not presented the knife on this.
Is it because there's no prints on it?
Doesn't she wear...
she
wears gloves, though,
No, she
right?
doesn't.
Really?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
no. Hey, she's gonna do this a lot.
I don't know.
Witness, the statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
It's only the first thing. I've already lost 2 exclamation marks.
Okay.
Well, maybe on the next episode we'll figure it out, because we're out of time anyway.